Now, the singing legend Tony Christie has recorded a new song in aid of the charity Afghan Heroes. All the funds raised from the sale of the track will go towards the Forces charity that supports soldiers in Afghanistan in so many different ways. Earlier today, Tony came into the studio for a chat, but let's start with a clip of the song from the recording session. It is called Steal the Sun.
Steal the sun. Your shining suit has come undone. Somewhere there's someone playing a downtown sound, and the morning never comes.
Well, Tony, welcome to BFBS, and thanks in advance from all the soldiers and their families who'll benefit from this record. So what inspired you to do it?
Well, it was through a mutual friend that I was introduced to this lady who runs the Afghan Heroes charity, and she wanted to use that song because it's from my last album. She said that the words are so beautiful and so moving. She wanted to use it for the charity. So I said, well, if you use it, could I re-record it? Because the way I did it on my album was just piano and a few strings, and that was it. I said I would like to make it a little bit more appropriate, more sort of military, if you like. And she said, well, how about if I can get you the Band of the Royal Marines? I said, you're kidding. She said, no, I think I can do it. So.
Well, you played with some amazing musicians in your time, so how do you rate the Band of the Royal Marines?
They were absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic they were, yeah. 48 of them they were. And then we added a choir as well, 24. All these people came for nothing, they did it. Just turned word of mouth, and they turned up. They did this fantastic choral thing, blew everybody away. It was so good that there was a guy who has this catering company, and he catered for nearly 100 people all day for nothing. He says, I won't charge you a penny. This is for charity. I'll do it for nothing. So he brought his chefs in and catered for everybody.
It's amazing how so many people have been inspired by this charity.
Yeah.
Have you thought about going out to Afghanistan, a concert for the troops?
I have, yes, and I mentioned that I would be willing to, that I'd like to go out there, and they said, oh, we'll try and arrange it for you to get the band out there and do it next year. So that would be great.
Now, this isn't the first time that the words Tony Christie, the Armed Forces and song have appeared in the same sentence. Do you remember this? And you can't forget it, surely.
The day is dawning on a Texas Sunday morning. How I long to be there with Marie, who's waiting.
So can we safely say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery?
That was brilliant. I remember that. And I spoke to the sergeant that put that clip together. I was dragging to Sky News, and I had a chat with him, and it was great.
There's something about that song, though, isn't there?
Oh, it's like people say to me, do you ever get tired of that song? And I say, well, how can you get tired of a classic song like that? It's a happy song. I wish I had one of those every 5 years, as good as that.
Well, remind us how people can buy the new song.
It can be, at the moment, it's download. So from
iTunes, possibly?
iTunes, I think it springs to mind, iTunes. Later on, towards Christmas, we're doing a hard copy, a proper hard copy, but I think it's either 79p or 99p. I think 79p. Download. And if you like me, are not very good at downloading things, get your children, or in my case, grandchildren, to do it for you, and they put it onto a disc.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, and thanks once again from all the people you're trying to help.
Great pleasure, thank you.